What are you doing?
Looking for a number I'll remember.
50? Like your age?
I'm not 50 yet.
Okay, whatever. So, any last words?
Really? Really?
See? King of the bus. King of the bus. Morning.
Hey everybody.
We're at, what do they call this little hole in the ground again? Oh yeah, the Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon.
We're at the Grand Canyon. And actually, I don't know if you can see. See that? It looks like a sleeping dog, right? This is not called Sleeping Dog Point. See that? It's called Eagle Point because it looks like an eagle, and it actually does.
It does. It's like wings all furled out. It's amazing.
I was looking for like a, you know, like a little rock outcropping that could look like an eagle, and then I looked and saw that, and I was like, oh my god, that does look just like an eagle. So anyway, we're at Grand Canyon West. This is where the where is it? The Skywalk. The Skywalk. See right there? The Skywalk. Jen's gonna go out on that later.
So are you.
Well, so am I, but Jen's gonna go. Nobody cares if I go on it. So, just for the record, we had a subscriber sign up for a Patreon, throw some money at us, and then immediately canceled.
Just so that I would go on the Skywalk.
Specific. They contacted us and said this is so Jen can go over on the Skywalk, get over her fear of heights, whatever. So, because she mentioned that she wanted to do that.
Yeah,
so.
I am working on that.
So we thank that subscriber.
Yeah.
I don't know if they wanted to be named. I don't think they did, so that's why we're not saying their name.
Yeah, but they know who they are, so thank you so much. This has already made Jen cry twice.
Yeah,
so
she cried on the bus.
If there's a crying, as soon as I saw it, actually, we're on the bus and the windows, I looked out and I saw it, and it was just like, it's just so beautiful. It makes me emotional, and I know some of you guys will understand, and most of you will think I'm crazy like he does, but it's okay.
We're going to check this out, then we're going to go over to the Skywalk. Unfortunately, I cannot take the camera on the Skywalk. No personal items on the Skywalk, so we'll have to put it in a locker, but we will interview Jen after. And hopefully we'll get a good, they do sell pictures.
Yeah. So
hopefully I get electronic, otherwise you're going to get a picture of a picture, but we'll insert that here at some point. So. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully Jen won't be, you know,
crying
on the edge of passing out or crying out of fear. So. All right, we're gonna look.
Sun is out here overseas. Dark emotions ever torn so deep, falling down through the clouds. I'm feeling you. Stay away from me. You keep haunting me.
Jen's got to take a picture for Instagram.
Yeah, I gotta memorialize this while I'm still alive. Just teasing. I'm still gonna be alive, I guess. All right, let's go. Let's do this and get it over with.
Okay, we're gonna do this and get it over with. So they do have lockers in here that you can store all your stuff. So if you're worried about that, I checked that out because I didn't want to bring the big camera rig if, you know, I couldn't put it anywhere, but apparently I can. So. Oh, let's go over here.
Yeah, I was like, come here. You just try to put it off.
This is not the Skywalk. There's just a cool view off the side. Jen had to stop and Instagram it.
Jen did not. You're the one who said, come look at this. Jen wants to go out there and get this over with.
Get it over with.
I know, that sounds so bad.
Yeah, that's a horrible attitude. Okay. All right, so this is it.
Guys.
Thank you. Have a good day. I hope it gets better.
Yeah, well, master.
What are you doing?
Looking for a number I'll remember.
50? Like your age?
I'm not 50 yet.
Okay, whatever. So, any last words?
Really? Really?
No?
No.
All right, we gotta put the camera away. So we'll see you guys on the other side.
We did it. We did it.
Jen did it. She even went out on the glass.
Multiple times actually, because we had our pictures done, and the photographer's like, "Come on, walk out here." So.
Yeah, we got.
I did.
What did we get? Like 17 pictures.
Yeah, some of them were duplicates, but yeah, quite a few.
We got them electronically,
We did.
so we can put them in, like maybe right now.
Yeah.
Just for the record, that package cost us $65
Was a lot of money.
on the flash drive.
Yeah.
But it's tax deductible, so.
Yeah. And honestly, some of them were, I mean, most of them were actually really cute pictures. She did a really good job taking pictures, so.
Yeah, they had everyone doing all the, like laying on the glass and pretending you're pushing or kicking somebody and whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, the views out there are incredible. I mean, I heard the glass is scratched up. I think there's an area that may be damaged because you're not allowed to walk all the way around right now. You have to go out and then back to come around the other side.
Yeah.
But, and I'm sure that happens from time to time.
Certain people told me that the glass was 4 inches thick. It is not 4 inches thick. It's 2.5 inches.
It used to be 4 inches thick. They replaced the glass a few years ago. It's a big undertaking. It's very heavy. It takes a crane. But they replaced it with different glass, so now it's only 2.5 inches thick. There's 6 layers, and it's a total of 2.5 inches thick.
She did say that you can have 800 people stand in one square.
Yeah, it's like 18,000 pounds per square inch, or per square foot.
Yeah.
So the glass is totally safe.
Yeah.
Jen went out on it.
I did.
After a while, she was just walking. She wouldn't stand on it very long, but she would walk across.
I could walk across it. My problem was looking down, standing where it's open glass and looking down. I did it a couple of times, but that whole sense of falling and dying to your death, just, I mean, literally, like, all the blood rushed to my head and everything, so I had a hard time with that.
I mean, I have a healthy fear of heights. I just, power through. I mean, I just, shut off the brain and just do it. But walking along the glass while you look down is a little disorienting.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of cool. I mean, there's literally, it's straight down below the glass, and you're looking down.
2,500 feet.
They say 2,000 feet.
That's one of the photographers saw that I was afraid, so he was teasing me. He was like, "Oh, it's only 2,500 feet. You'll be fine.
Yeah. So
takes 11 seconds to get to the bottom. You'll be good."
It's a lot of fun. For the record, we paid just for it costs $44 to get in here per person.
Yeah.
That does not include the skywalk. The skywalk is another like 14 or 15 bucks. Mm-hmm. Altogether with tax and everything, we paid $124 for both of us. Yeah. There's this stop. Mm-hmm. There is a Western Village, which is just like a hokey recreation. It's not like a true. This place also has over here some authentic. I'm pretty sure they're not original. Like they haven't been staying there for 300 years. But
they're authentically built
Indian dwellings.
Yeah. Different tribes too. The Navajo, the Hualapai, and I think there's 4 different tribes represented here in the different dwellings. And right now, as you can hear, they're actually performing, which is really cool.
There's also another stop called Guano Point. Mm-hmm. There's an overlook, and then there's a short hike, and you get out. There's an old mine working, head frame kind of thing. And you can get out there and look. But that's about it. Those 3 stops, and it's like I said, it cost us $124. It was the skywalk plus the you can also buy zip lines and tours to take you down to the canyon, go on boats, helicopter tours, blah, 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 hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
A lot of money if you wanted to.
There's also a package with a meal, and it's like $15 more per person.
Yeah.
We decided not to get that. We're actually going to stop by Fox's Barbecue in Boulder City on the way home, since we have to drive by it anyway.
Because it's amazing.
So we're just going to get some snacks here. There's I think 3 restaurants, and I think there's a convenience store. So there's plenty to eat here.
Yeah.
No food is allowed out here.
No.
You can't bring your own food out here. They ask when you come in, drones, guns, alcohol, those aren't allowed.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of food and drink here. I'm sure it's like theme park pricing, so
Yeah.
get ready. Probably when you're all done and set here, I mean, we're already up close to $200 with the pictures.
Yeah.
So, is it worth it?
It's pretty fantastic. The view is pretty fantastic, honestly. And the eagle, I didn't even know about that, and that was just...
Yeah, the
I
Eagle
can't even
Rock
talk
Formation
about-
is pretty cool.
It's amazing. It generally is amazing.
We haven't been into Guano Point yet, so.
No.
But you know, I don't know if it's as long as you realize that the views probably aren't as spectacular as in the national park, and it's obviously a lot more expensive than the national park. But you know,
But right now,
if you have the cash
honestly-
to blow and you're in Vegas and
Yeah.
you don't have the time,
And there's not that many people here now. We did get here early, but there's really not that many people. At one point, we were on the skywalk by ourselves with a photographer. There wasn't anybody.
Yeah.
It was only for about a minute, but it was nice.
we got here at 9:30. We left Vegas at like 10 till 7.
7.
And we did stop to grab a little something to eat on the way here. So it's not it's not a long drive, 2.5 hour drive to get here. It's a scenic drive. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
And, you know, like I said, it's 5 hour drive or 6 hour drive over to the South Rim
There
from
is
Vegas.
legitimately probably 30 little tiny birds around us because we're sitting here. They think we're going to feed them. They're all of them. They're just sitting there staring. That's why I keep looking down. They're all around us everywhere. It's kind of cool.
We're going to go take some B-roll over at the Indian Village over here.
Yeah.
And then we're going to catch the bus and go to Guano Point. So we'll catch you over there. So we made it to Guano. It's quite a distance. It's way too far to walk. Don't even think about walking. You're taking the bus between the parking lot, which is back by the airport, Eagle Point, and the Skywalk, and then here. There's probably a couple miles between each, maybe a little more. So you're definitely not walking. The security, they're not here. There they were actively keeping away from the edge. Here, there's no one out here. Still, you shouldn't walk up to the edge. It's dumb. Somebody died last Thursday, like we said. So it's crazy. And there's you probably can't see, but there's a helicopter down there. Wow, that really gives a scale. It's hard to tell the scale till you see how far away that helicopter is and how much further below us it is. It's wild. We're on this little narrow spit of land. You can see there's the edge right there, and then the other edge is just right there. Like it's like 5 yards across right here. Nice shots of the river. Canyon goes all the way around us. There's the point, the island, and then the canyon goes way over there. So there's just this little spit of land. It's not land, you know what I mean, of this elevation of land, and on either side it's like thousands of feet down, and the river's on both sides of us. It comes here and then heads out down that canyon down there. If this is inferior to the South Rim, I can't imagine how amazing the South Rim's gonna look.
Okay, that's exactly, literally, I was just having that thought when I'm looking at this. It's just amazing and majestic, and I'm like, everybody's like, this is inferior. I'm like, I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like, because this is truly breathtaking.
We can see the helicopters flying down in the canyon, and they're so far away and so far below us. When you look, the scale is, your brain can't figure it out. It looks like it's right there. In fact, where we were standing before, the photographer told us the eagle, you know, it doesn't look that far away. He said, that eagle's 2 miles away. I was like, what? Just, you get no, I'm sure you get even less of a sense of scale in all these shots. The South Rim is even bigger. That's nuts.
You keep haunting me. I feel that I've been chasing dreams. Keep holding on to memories. Tears that I will not regret. Sacrifice will prove instead. I feel that I've been chasing dreams.
See that? The big head frame? You know what they mined here? Gold, silver, precious gems, bat poop. This was a guano mine. A guy passing on a boat on the river saw a cave. Found out it was rich with guano. So built all this, including a cable across to mine the guano and sell it as fertilizer. True story. They stopped. You know why? Did they run out of guano? No. An Air Force jet clipped the cable with its tail, damaged it, and they never reopened. From the head frame, we walked around. It gets super narrow. We decided not to go. We did sit there for a while. I would have walked. Jen, there's no way. I mean, it was really, really sketch. I mean, you're right on the edge. I mean, you see where I am? It was like the edge was like here, not there. I wasn't nervous about sitting there or being there or even walking around. I just didn't want to be sitting there when one of the French guys in the literal tennis shoes, you know, flat bottoms, no grip, went off the edge. I didn't want to be a witness to that, so we left. That was my biggest fear sitting there, was one of these people were going to go off. And then there was an older couple, and the guy walked up, stumbled a couple of times. Oh my God. I was like, I'm leaving. I don't want that memory. Yeah, if you're up here, be careful. Did it again, king of the bus. So, we're leaving Guano, and we're going to the, I think this is taking us to the western town? I don't know. I think we could drive there. I don't know. If they drop us off at the parking lot, we're probably going to drive there. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to let everyone know I was king of the bus again. This is the third bus stop, and as you can see, this is where they go full tourist. The jail, shooting gallery, saloon, parlor of magic. Anyway, we just got off here going to see if they have some to drink, some snack maybe. Then we're gonna just head back. So we're not gonna hang out here. With that, I guess we'll be signing off.
Yeah.
Pretty good time.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you're in Vegas and you want to see the Grand Canyon, but you can't make it to the real Grand Canyon, it's probably worth it.
Yeah. Honestly, I think so. Definitely.
If you're on a budget, it'd be cheaper to drive 5 hours and pay $20 to get into the national park.
That is true.
But whatever. But a good time.
Yeah. It was cool.
So with that,
beautiful.
I guess Dan's gonna say her thing.
Yeah, so as always, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your amazing comments, and we'll see you all down the road. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See? Look at that. See, we really are king of the bus this time. We're the only ones on it.
Yep.
Well, except for the driver.
Holding on to memories, things that I will not regret. Sacrifice will prove instead.
Hopies came along, and they're like triangles, circles. No bueno. Like square buildings is where it's at. And they were right. Now everyone lives in square buildings. They were ahead of their time, the Hopi Indians. If you live in a square house, as most of us do, you can thank the Hopi Indians for that. And maybe some Europeans and stuff, but whatever.